Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between.
better.
I don't feel like it moved. That's why I'm staying here, because that's where we'll be when we sit.
That's blurry.
Oh, yeah. My face lost its definition. Maybe it'll be a more flawless finish. Sharper, blurrier. Oh, I feel like I'm at an eye test. A, Y, Z. That?
I think that.
I like the lighting. You can walk around like that.
Oh God! And I've got my hair slicked back because it's needed washing for 2 days. So I'm just embracing this fashion statement.
You looked very chic and ready for workout, but also coffee shop.
Yeah,
with the earrings.
that's what I was going for.
That's brilliant.
But it's just really needs a wash. Because my sister has this like specific
Ooh,
gel.
Really?
She has like a gel and a comb to get it all smooth, but I just wait till I'm on like day 6. I just wait till I'm like need a wash and then do this hairstyle.
That's because you're both really young. If I did a little bit of that, look at what you would see. Oh my gosh, my special dark bits, badger stripes.
I like the badger stripes. Anyway, how are you? Nice to see you.
I am fabulous. Well, it's fine because even though I've had a couple of work things, it's still like not the normal routine.
Yeah,
we've been eating our bigger meal around lunchtime instead of tea time, which I prefer. And
what?
I'm £11 down.
£11 down?
£11.
Nearly a stone.
I had to convert. I got on Google. I stood there for about 5 minutes staring, got off, got back on again. I was like, the scales are obviously broken.
Well, you said last week that you felt like you lost a lot.
I did. There's still stuff that didn't used to be there that shouldn't be there, but
it's starting.
And I'm only back down to what I was when I was still like obviously needing to do a lot of work. But if it's going down, it's working.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Instead of, and it's been over quite a while.
Yeah,
probably like when I first said to you, I've got myself on track or something, or
it was a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
I think it was like beginning of summer, maybe June, July time.
Yeah, maybe when I was like, right.
Yeah, you started doing your workouts.
Yes, not as regularly as I probably should, but the more I do it, the more I'll get into a habit. And it's working.
Well, it's sustainable because you've been doing it longer than you can't pinpoint when you started, which means it's been.
I don't like to put that kind of pressure on myself.
It's not been 2 weeks, so it's sustainable because you're. Wow!
I was going to tell you when I came
in your clothes.
I can, because in these trousers, I always think I look heftier than I am, and when I hold my tummy in, they go how I'd like them to fit me relax, and I've never been able to do that before. Yeah. Like get it properly in. And now I can. And like if I go in the mirror, I'm like, that's what I used to look like. We're going to get there. We'll get back there.
But how far back are we talking when you used to look like? Because like obviously your body shape will have changed since having 3 children.
I was fairly happy with myself. Pretty much. A few months after, obviously I had a cesarean with Tristan, didn't I? So it was slowly. But then I started going to classes where you could take your baby.
Oh, so post 3 babies.
Oh yeah.
Oh good, okay.
The babies haven't done this to me.
No, I know. You've done it to yourself.
let's not pretend it's because I've had 3 babies at all. Like Tristan was a few months old, obviously. I've got over my cesarean.
I love your self-awareness.
Totally. And I went to Push Your Parents class. Then I started going to like a body pump and this stuff. Honestly, I would colour the colour of a beetroot. I thought I was going to die, but I got such a boost from that. And then I noticed a particular pair of jeans I had at the time would hang in such a way, and I'd look down and I think, I'm not even sucking it in, and they look how I want them to look. And that was after 3 babies. I'm
so proud of you for being so committed to yourself. Well done. I think there is as well like a big stigma attached to like celebrating fat loss, but if you just genuinely know, I don't feel right in my body, this isn't, I'm not comfortable like this.
Yeah, I haven't felt like me that whole time.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing to want to just like lose a few pounds. Like,
well, I'm like over a stone heavier
why
than
should
my
you
husband.
accept? And why should you just accept this body when you know that you'd have to settle?
No. And no.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I've got bikinis that I'm like normally wouldn't care about and just wear, and I'm going to have to wear them in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
And I know that it doesn't matter. And I'd be telling anybody that they look fantastic. And then someone would say, but you look like that. And I'd be like, no, don't. I'm horrible. It's disgusting.
Oh, do you know what? I think it's so patronising when you know that you feel like shit and someone
Mm.
tries to tell you that you look good. This used to happen to me all through pregnancy. People
Mm.
like, you're glowing. And I was like, I knew I looked just, I was probably glowing because I was so greasy.
Aw.
I had so many spots. I'd never
Right.
been a spotted person before.
Yeah, 'cause
And
you're
I
not
was
now.
no, I so pretty much the day after giving birth, they all disappeared.
Oh, brilliant.
I was covered in spots all on my back, like my
Oh, wow.
shoulders.
Like getting acne. Like
Yeah,
it goes down the back.
horrendous.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely horrendous. And people were telling me how wonderful I looked. And I just thought, fuck off. Stop lying.
Yeah.
And I used to, like, to my family and my close friends, I used to say, please don't lie to me. I know I look like shit. And I feel like shit. So don't telling me that I look good. I felt good in terms of my pregnancy, but I knew that I looked like shit. I was like grey. Not because I was sick.
Yeah, no,
I
it saps
stand
everything.
I stand by it's because I was pregnant with a girl. I didn't know she was a girl at the time, but I felt so strongly that I was having a girl, and I was like, she's sapping my beauty. Because there's that old wives' tale, isn't there? Like girls, like they make you look like shit because they're like taking your beauty, and that is genuinely how I looked and felt. To have people tell you that you look good when you know that you don't, I think is so patronising. And I know it comes from I know they're trying to be nice, but I have mirrors in my house, mate. Come on. You know,
Have mirrors.
like,
I know.
I'll talk about something else. Instead of lying to me, just be like, oh, I really like your bag.
Next time I compliment your clothes, you're going to think it's because you look like shit.
I look like shit. Like, there's other ways to make someone feel good.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed spending time with you today. That's a nice
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah.
Don't lie to my face about how good I look.
Yeah, because like, oh, you look so well, you're radiant. Gosh, you were well spotted.
Yeah, exactly.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Why do we do that? Why do we lie to our friends and family's faces?
And I remember people saying things to me like,
If
you look
it's
so well. And I just remember staring at them thinking, really?
Yeah.
What? And then the internal dialogue going on too long and it just passing.
Yeah, I think like let's just be more honest with people. Or if you don't, you're obviously not going to tell your pregnant friend they look like crap, but don't talk about how they look because yeah, if they've got mirrors in their house and they're covered in spots, they're probably not feeling very good about themselves. So maybe just be like, oh, it was so fun to see you today.
Yeah.
And not comment on the.
I think it's because they think that
Well,
that's what
you
people
look
want
great.
to hear.
I'm really glad that you're feeling better, like in yourself as well.
Because I can see it moving, whereas it never used to move. And I do blame the contraceptive implant that I had in and then had out. It can be in 3 years. I had it out after 18 months because I was adamant that that caused some of the put on and how hard it was to get rid of. Because I noticed the difference after it had been out about a year. I noticed the difference.
Wow.
Worked with you, so implemented proper advice, professional advice, not my own version of I can't bear this anymore. I'm going to eat 1,000 calories a day. Alice's face dropped.
Are you still tracking?
That's how it's worked.
So dare I ask how many calories you're on? How much protein are you having? Let's look at the protein.
As much as I possibly can.
Are you getting over 100 grams?
Oh, I don't know, because you know that I'm not very good at like being specific, like with dates and grams and.
So you're not trying. So you're.
No, I am. I'm adding up my calories and I'm making sure that I eat things with protein in, and I'm making sure. So what I've learned is that it doesn't matter where the. Well, it does matter. You obviously need your protein and your healthy foods, but on the whole, as long as you're capped at your calories amount, you haven't overeaten.
Yeah, you could eat like if you're in a calorie deficit, you could just solely eat donuts and you'd lose weight.
Yes, a lot. See, I'd be definitely vomiting, and my teeth would need.
Well, you wouldn't be able to eat that many. You'd only be able to have like 3 donuts.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Donut for breakfast, donut for lunch, donut for dinner, and you'd lose weight.
What I've noticed started happening this time is, like, say, I bought specific different foods because it's the holidays, and it's a snacky thing that the kids will just work their way through. And I've gone, That's 153 calories. If I have that 3 seconds of a dopamine hit from eating that because I'm bored,
Yeah.
I can't have half my tea.
Yeah.
So that's been like a mindset thing. It's like, it's not worth
Not
it.
worth
It's
it,
not worth that biscuit, that little cake. And you think, oh, that's boring. We could still go out for coffee in a coffee shop and I'll eat the cake.
Exactly. This is
So
the thing,
long as,
choosing.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And I've
Oh,
really learned that.
God.
Minnie came out. We had like a bit of a fun tea last night, and I got some crackers. And Minnie came out and gave me some this morning while I was sitting outside with the rabbit. I have my breakfast with him.
Maybe we have more to eat than the rabbit.
He eats constantly. I'd put on weight if I ate like that rabbit. He's enormous.
Does he not just have lettuce?
He's
What
not
does he eat?
fat. No.
Yeah, lettuce.
God. So, but anyway, I knew that they were about 45 calories
Right.
each. So if I ate the 4 crackers that she brought me out of love, then that was like my lunch.
I will just hope that you're having more than 44 calories for
No,
lunch.
but each one she brought me 4.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah, so if
God.
I'd just eaten them.
No.
So I said...
You don't want 200 calories of crackers. It's
Exactly.
like you could have a chocolate bar for 200 calories.
Exactly. So I said I'm just going to keep them. I was so excited. I let her see me eat one, and I just sort of,
That's good.
I can't waste
that.
that.
She didn't see you be like, I'm not having them.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I want them to see me like eat tea and stuff. But no, the rabbit, right? He's got his spinach, his parsley, his blackberries. He likes the bramble leaves. He gets
got a better diet than Elodie.
They eat carrots, but it's actually not that good for them. Rabbits and carrots aren't really a thing. Dandelion leaves are better, and brambles. And anyway, we've had another message.
Oh,
while I'm busy waffling.
I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, so
that was so interesting. Thanks for sharing.
I've built a new habit, and like, it's not boring, it's not strict, it's not depriving me of anything. I'm just like, that's a waste of calories. I'm not going to enjoy it, that biscuit, enough to
I talk
take
about
off
this with my clients so much, like the fuck yes method, like just saying, like if you're like, yeah, I have it you're having it for the sake of having it, and like it works so well on holidays. Like thinking, oh, on holiday I should have an ice cream every day. Yeah, but if you don't actually love ice cream, why are you having ice cream every day? Or like,
yeah, I remember this. Just because you're on holiday, just because it doesn't mean that you should have that.
It works so well. But I'm the same. Like, yeah, I could have biscuits and stuff every day at home, or I could have. Yeah, it's like when people bring, when you used to work in an office and people would bring like cakes in.
Yeah.
I would only have it if it was like a homemade something amazing. I wouldn't just have. It sounds really snobby, but it is a good way to work. Like, try and be a snob around your food, so that like when you go to like number 2 for coffee, and Jenny's got all the amazing cakes on the counter.
Yeah.
Then you can have one and be like, oh, that was amazing, and not think, oh, I've already had 3 cakey things this week, but the other 3 were really crap and you actually didn't really want them.
Manufactured in a huge factory and put in plastic.
Yeah,
whereas
exactly. You'd rather save.
They were actually made by somebody. Totally.
Wow, that's a good mindset shift. Well done, Francesca.
Oh,
I'm so proud of you.
I keep forgetting to tell you. Right.
Yeah, it might be like £13 by now.
I hope so.
When did you weigh yourself?
2 days ago.
Yes, I'm probably still like 11, but
I try to not.
by holiday it'll be a stone, won't it?
Oh, it better be. Better be
will
more than that. So I've got another.
Got 2 weeks.
To holiday,
3
probably.
weeks. Wait, when did you go? Oh, you got like 3 weeks. Yeah, good. It'll be well over.
Do you know what? Well, do you know what my head did then?
The stone's £14, isn't it?
I don't know if you remember this or not because you're so much younger than me.
I always feel bad when I don't remember. I'm like, yeah, I remember.
You're forgiven for not knowing who Ramsey Nesbitt is. Yeah, in my head then, because there's another thing I was thinking about. We'll probably have to talk about that on another podcast, otherwise it'll be 4 hours. Is when you said that, my head was Peter Kay, 14 stone in a day. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I used to watch Peter Kay.
Because I remember being in my 20s, so you must have been in primary school. Yeah, here she comes now.
I was young. I probably shouldn't have been watching that.
Borderline.
Yeah. We used to watch it at my grandma's house.
I don't think it was like really inappropriate.
It was like it was.
I'd let the kids
on,
watch it.
My grandma had two of the DVDs.
Yeah, this is how long ago it was. It's on
and
DVD.
It was like, was that the one where it started in Mr. B's taxi?
I don't know. I can just remember that 14 stone in a day and hobnobs and rich teas. Get me again.
I might rewatch that, you know.
Oh my god, it's so
we used
good.
to watch it every time we stopped to my grandma's house.
And you can like apply most of it to everyday life or people
that,
that you know.
That fine rain that soaks you
through. It's spitting in, everybody in.
It's fitting. Right, listener question. 15 minutes into the podcast, we'll finally get to the question.
Yeah, in my impressions. Could just do
Oh, that was
impressions
just-
all day.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that back into my life.
I can see him playing it all out, my friends.
Oh
And
my
she's
God.
got a diet. She wants 14 stone in a day. I just love that. So,
Yeah, the way he does impressions of other people.
and then we do impressions of him.
Doing impressions.
Oh,
My face is actually hurting after that.
good. That means we've had a laugh. Right.
Okay.
Our listeners are bored now. Now it's summer holidays. The mum guilt is stronger than ever. How do you balance the business and the kids?
Oh, God, yeah.
Tell me about it.
I think that's one for you.
Why? Because I've got
To
more than
start.
one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll talk about mum guilt, but you go first because
think I'm quite
it's more relevant
lucky.
to you.
I'm quite lucky because obviously I plan most of my classes around the school
So we're assuming
holidays.
this lady who sent this question in is self-employed.
Yes, because it's small business.
Running, okay. Small business owner.
And I'm quite lucky because it's anything that is not actually in a class, I can just willy-nilly, as long as it's done by when I need it, or
Yeah.
anything like that, I can work around it. But going to class like today, I took mine to class. It was the last one in for the summer, and I knew that I was going to have to take them, and it was only 1 hour, and it was fine. But it is kind of stressful because you make sure that your customers have the exact same experience every session. They're looked after and the only people that matter in that moment. And then there's your own children that are there. It feels like you've got to neglect them, but then they've got to learn that we all exist, not just them.
Yeah, I think
So
it's
I like that they see that, and they see that what I do, and that they have to just wait.
And they've done it. They've been coming to your classes literally since.
They don't know any different.
Yeah, which is good.
Daisy doesn't even.
I was going to say, does Daisy?
Well, she was 3 when I started swimming. So she won't remember before, and before was in the evenings online. So it's better now they can see me doing something physical, something to enjoy, and something for me. But what I mean is I'm lucky because I can change that around the school holidays. So I'm not actually going out to classes. I'm not having to use holiday clubs, which I think are amazing, and you should. I'm never think you shouldn't
have that extra expense and that pressure.
Exactly. I'm lucky, but if you do, I can understand the mum guilt getting even worse. But then,
well, that's what I wanted to mention. When I first started being self-employed, Elodie was coming up to 1. I'd already been. Before she was 1, I'd already been like dabbling, getting into online coaching. So I was working either while she was just laid on the floor or like during nap time.
Yeah, that's
and
hard.
On evenings and weekends, which is really hard. But if you're starting a business from scratch, or if you're in a full-time job and you want to start a business, you have got to do your evenings and weekends. But then you do feel so guilty because you're missing out on family time with your partner, and you have to say
it's
no.
Not just the kids.
So when Elodie turned 1, we started putting her in nursery, which was always the plan. So I think
and she would probably have had to go into some childcare at that age anyway if you'd gone back to a job
it was already
somewhere.
planned, but obviously we'd already planned she was going to go to nursery because I was meant to be going back to an office job, which obviously didn't happen.
Yeah.
She already had a nursery space and stuff, so... And I wanted it for the socialisation.
Totally, it's good for them.
Yeah, but I did struggle because I was just starting my business. I had I had the mum guilt, and then I had the guilt of like the cost of the childcare. So I'd be like working out how much I'm earning, and in my head, my day rate had to at least cover the nursery fee.
And then you're working just to put her in nursery.
And then I'll be like, right now I need. So I've earned the nursery fee today. Or this morning I've earned the nursery fee, so whatever else I earn this afternoon is like my profit.
Yeah.
But it's really, that's, I think, one of the most difficult things about being self-employed is that like that balance of you have to invest in your business, whether that's in the form of childcare or other overheads that you have, but then you also have the guilt of spending money when you're not potentially earning that much money at the beginning, and that
does feel like a lot of spending.
I think I made a big mistake at the beginning where I didn't fully back myself. And I probably should have put her in nursery more and just gone all in rather than still even though I was all in because that was my business, I didn't have any other choice. I was still holding back slightly because at the back of my mind it was like, oh, I'm not. It's like a bit of a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
I'm not earning enough to justify an extra day of nursery, but I can't put enough into the business to earn enough to justify an extra day of nursery.
And if she was in an extra day, you might have been able to earn an extra 2 days money.
Exactly.
I know.
Learn more about marketing, or rather than just doing the. Because I never had time to work on my business.
Right.
Because I was just working in my business trying to generate income. I never had the extra time to work on it. So it's an interesting question.
It's hard, isn't it? And we're all so different. And I think I don't think it's just limited to those of us that run our own business, because I can imagine feeling like, you get your between 20 and 30 days holiday entitlement if you had what I call a normal job.
Yeah.
And that doesn't cover the school holidays.
No.
It might be that you and the other parent have to do you get a week together to go on holiday, and then it might be one of you a week before that, one of you a week after, so you're using your annual leave to be with the kids. You feel like you're passing like ships in the night. I don't think the school day should be changed though, because I feel like I notice with mine, especially my younger two, when the holidays are slightly longer, so not just a week, they start to become themselves again. They start to be more expressive and be more fun and be more outgoing. They need to be away from school for long enough because it's so hard on them.
Yeah, it's tiring, isn't it?
Yeah, your normal tiring, but for their personalities, they need to get out of that and be free again. But I don't know what the solution is. A
lot of people are home educating, aren't they? Because of the creativity is getting
If I had
squashed.
a bigger house, maybe we could have an area or an extra space.
It's a big undertaking.
And I didn't need to earn.
Well, yeah.
I might enjoy that.
There's so many factors.
If only.
Do you know what? Actually, maybe we need to find a guest for find some. That'd be a really interesting podcast guest.
I know where to find homeschooling people. My venue in Morley, where we've been this morning.
Yeah.
They do days for home.
Yeah.
They
do music at Crank as well.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to get one or two.
Yeah.
To get that perspective.
To talk about that, because I know that and I've only learnt this over the last sort of few years, finding out about people who do it. And there's a whole community online. There are teachers that will do, say, a science lesson on this topic, and you can then access that and have that. So there's all sorts of things for home ed. It almost sounds like they are in a school, but they're all separate at home, and then they can come together and do their activities and things. Nice. So it doesn't take away socialisation for them.
That's some fluff in my eyes.
Yeah. Oh,
when you get like a
was that in your eyeball?
Like a fibre in your eye.
That's a whole
cat there.
So it's someone's hoovering.
Oh God.
So that's a whole other topic, but I think we should do that. But you'll never not feel guilty for everything, and at every stage of being a parent, you feel guilty about something. But I honestly think seeing them seeing us do those things, and have it where you say, right, you've been so brilliant today. I've worked all day. Tomorrow we're going to do this because it's the holidays. We're going to do anything exciting. I'm not saying you have to have a treat after they've been bored for a bit, but because it's the holidays, you can go out, do something nice and special, and properly spend that time with them, because that's balance in the life. They need to see that.
Yeah, I find with Elodie, if I know I've got to do some work, I'll spend an hour just solid, literally no devices at all, just full.
Yeah,
one-on-one time together, doing whatever she wants to do.
Perfect.
And then be like, okay, mummy now needs to do half an hour of work or whatever it is. Fortunately, I'm in a situation that she won't start school till next September, so she's in private nursery. She's still in nursery during the holidays. Whereas next. When she has started, I don't know, I probably will do a mixture of holiday clubs and try and juggle her a little bit. But will the nursery
still be able to take her in the holidays?
Yeah. And I would book her into different holiday clubs as well,
Total
music one, dance one, yeah. And I think there is a lot of guilt, and I've noticed this on social media because I think so many people are posting like, oh, our summer holidays, like, look, this is what we're doing. And there are parents out there who aren't having 6 weeks with their children because they do have to still go to work because that's how, like, that is life, and you can't just take 6 weeks off. And I imagine that those parents probably feel, if they see these reels or whatever, they probably feel immense guilt that they're dropping their children off at holiday club. But I've learned from going from feeling guilty about booking them into nursery, I've actually come to the realization that it's better for them to be at holiday club than for me to half-ass parent and half-ass run a business at the same
Yeah, because
time.
neither's getting done
Neither
properly
are getting
again. Yeah.
and it's so much better for both of you to just ship them off, whether it's to grandparents or friends or a bit of like we'll probably, I imagine when Ella is in school, we'll do a bit of both, a bit of everything, and I will try and take more time off with her. But you know, I won't feel bad that she has to go into holiday club because I would feel worse that I can't give her my attention at home.
Yeah, if she was coming up to the door, no, I just need to finish
Yeah,
this. No, give me another half an hour,
It's
and
really,
she's just sadly
especially
looking
when
at her
she's
toys.
only like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Obviously, the older they get, it would get easier. Like Daisy's, like, oh yeah, I'm going to crochet for 5 days.
Oh, yeah, she's been out since Sunday. She's not coming back till tomorrow afternoon. She's been on a
What?
She's been helped. So her friend's grandma works at a primary school in Leeds, and they've gone on a little school trip.
Oh wow!
So Daisy and her friend have gone as helpers.
Oh, amazing!
So she's just gone on a school trip for a few days. Wyndham Farm.
Wow, that's really good.
Cool, isn't it?
Good for you as well. So she gone for free.
Yeah, but of all the ones that
she's the most self-sufficient.
She can be left at home. She can be sent to the shop. She can, like she won't suddenly climb on my back in the middle of class.
Where was Minnie today?
They were both with me.
Oh, I just didn't see it. Minnie didn't appear.
She stayed out in reception. She was watching stuff on my phone.
Oh, right, fair. So I saw Tristan.
Yeah, he can't help himself. He comes in and out.
He wanted a cuddle. Yeah.
Oh, I did the glute bridges with him on my hips. Did you see?
Yeah. But I've had Elodie in, like, when if she's been, like, off nursery poorly or the snow days.
That's another thing. It just has to carry on, doesn't it?
And then if I've got face-to-face clients, sorry, like, she's here. Liam works from home, so we'll just have to, we juggle her, but it's not ideal. And I think I definitely feel less mum guilt just accepting that she's at nursery and having a nice time.
Exactly. Yeah. And then you can manage your time as much as you can for when she is here.
Yeah.
It's Elodie time. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's easy to say don't feel guilty because we all do it, but
ask your partner if he feels guilty.
It's real life. It's real life. They just need to see it.
Yeah, and it's good for, especially if you are a female running a business, I think it's so good and empowering for your child to see you doing that. Same as like going to the gym. I never feel guilty for going to the gym.
Yeah, good.
And Elodie knows why I go to the gym, and she asks if I'm going out. Are you going to the big gym? Because we've got the home gym studio. You going to the big gym, mummy? Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But
yeah, she hasn't noticed the outfit. Yes, darling. Crank Studios
tottering out in me heels to the taxi. Yeah, I'm off to the big gym. I'm doing a pole class today. I've got my heels on.
I am going to try.
No, but I think like it's just so healthy for them to see you are a whole person. You're not just a mum. Not that like I don't say just a mum. It's not. It shouldn't be just.
No, I know.
But
how
you're not only a mum.
I say that
you're your own person as well, and you also have needs and things you can give to society.
On the rare occasion, I might do something like go out for a glass of prosecco. And they'll be like, "Oh, don't go!" I was like, "Hang on a minute, darling. We're all allowed our own things."
Yeah, what have you been doing?
We're all allowed those things. So Daisy gets to go do this school trip. I said, you got your dance classes, we've all got to have our own interests as well.
Interests just happens to be fizzy in a glass. No. You have to see your friends and fill your own cup up. How good do you feel like after you've seen your girlfriends for like an hour or 2 hours?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just
like us after this podcast, like I feel so like invigorated afterwards. Put the world to rights.
Oh, that's good. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Feel all warm and fuzzy.
It does help though, having that girlfriend chat. Definitely.
Yeah. I agree.
Your jumper today's changed your eye colour.
Liam said to me this morning, he went, "You look more tanned in that jumper." I think it must be really.
Maybe it's your colour.
I think it is. I am good in these kind of greens.
I like green.
It's quite
Any
a
green.
bold green, isn't it?
Any green. I'm just in my work stuff.
Well, that is life.
Exactly.
It's a work day.
Exactly. And do you think my washing has been put outside? Because I said to Minnie and Tristan, said
it has rained a bit, so I hope.
There's a basket in the kitchen. It's got some wet stuff in it. Do you think you could both put it on the line while I'm out? We shall see. I'll update you on that. That was lovely.
It was.
Any more questions? We want them. We want to talk about them.
That was a really good one. Thank you. Yeah. Well,
thank you. That was lovely.
Thank you.
I thank you.
I thank you.
I thank you.
I thank you.
I'm doing Miranda now.